Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on October 26th or 27th, 2025. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm only giving you the date. That way you know I don't repost. And if you do like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day. One around 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, Florida time in the U.S. Anyways, keep in mind, tarot is timeless. All right. Only take what resonates. Don't claim an outcome that you don't think it's yours. Claim the good stuff, anyways. So we're gonna see what wants to come out for your reading. What I had channeled, I had also said in my earlier reading, and I do know that there is a transition. Now, I don't know if that's what's going to come out in this reading because it already came out, but my phone's just confirming that. So the most important soulful spiritual message that I could give you is that a change, okay, that it's like the brackish waters, it's just a change coming. So anyways, we're going to see what wants to come out for this video. But before we do, I want to be the first person to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, guys. We're going to see what wants to come out here. What wants to come out for you. It's like they don't want to talk. Change in the wind. And then exchanging gifts, literally. Maybe somebody doesn't want to talk. Maybe somebody is feeling a certain kind of way inside. Somebody could be seeing 12s or 12-12. Someone could be seeing 2s, 7s, 1s, 9s, okay? Also, February. A lot of twos might be significant, but it doesn't matter. Any numbers you see, just Google them. And just, if anything sticks to you, that might be something for you. Anything else? Okay, nothing else from there. I'm guided to this twisted oracle right now. Aquarius. Evidence. Okay. Somebody got some evidence about something? Feelings, reconcile, love, hate. What the heck? We got love child in the reverse. We got married in the upright. We got love message. All right. I don't know. There's some sort of evidence. And these 2 wine glasses are together. All right. So somebody might feel, get the signal or the hint that you want to reconcile. All right. Or somebody might have evidence about somebody being with somebody or going out. Because if we just take that word out and just, evidence, it's like, that's kind of crazy. So we'll see what comes out in the tarot about that. Now we have feelings, and we have this, whatever this is, love and love hate. Maybe someone's not sure how they feel. Maybe someone's trying to explore their feelings. I would definitely say that. Maybe someone's trying to explore their own feelings, and maybe there's some sort of evidence that they're learning about themselves, or you are. I don't know. That's just kind of a weird card to come out, evidence. So anyway, exchanging gifts. Someone is definitely going through some sort of feelings about something here. I feel like they're not talking or not talking much. I just feel like somebody is really in their emotions, in their feelings, trying to figure something out. We have Dream Weaver. Okay, lucid dreams. Someone could have something about dreams, and justice is coming. Okay. Maybe somebody had some kind of dream that they can't shake, and it's causing them to take some course of action, because justice is always an action card for me. It's like a karma card. Okay, karma is created by our actions, and this one says it's okay to start over and over and over, and it's the phoenix rising. 7 and 4 here, and 11 here, and 9. Some sort of justice is coming. Something could be getting exposed. We have spiritual bath and divine flower right under that, and some sort of beautiful change or transformation is coming. All right, somebody's changing their feelings. The evidence thing, maybe it has something to do with their feelings. They're exploring their feelings. I don't know. It's kind of a weird card to get for that. Like, why? Justice is coming. We got keys on a ring, decisions, soulmate, ascending, twin flames, healthy choices, receiving what you need, and love. I don't know. Let me reshuffle this. I read it off. Let's see if any of that was a lot. That was like everything. It's like, rest assured, somebody's thinking about you and coming toward you soon. But that's always the case. A lot of these cards want to come out. Wow. I can't make that up. Wow. We got the snake, which is karmic energy in this case. Not enough, healing heart. All right. So I do feel like this is sort of two people who stayed together, but they weren't really, it wasn't a good relationship for whatever reason. Could have been whatever two people were held together for, but it's like there's some sort of change. I feel like that's happening. All right. If somebody felt they weren't enough, they stayed in a connection too long, or they were afraid to be in the right kind of connection, like somebody is beyond that. Someone's like, no, I don't have to deal with people like that. I'm healed. I'm done. I'm not dealing with karmic energy. I'm not chasing for attention. This I can definitely see being your energy, especially with all the ascension that's been coming out in your readings lately. I can definitely see you not chasing. I can definitely see you attracting. You might have a very interesting conversation here with somebody who's been watching you and possibly going to take some sort of risk or gamble to communicate with you. All right. And then here could be exchanging of gifts, text message, phone number, something useful. I don't know, but I do feel like someone's going to take a risk, reach out. They're watching already and be like, they're going to want to talk. Now, if anything comes out, if I see a 7 of Swords, I might put that with evidence. Temperance is the first card out in the reverse. That's a card of Sagittarius. It's also a card of divine timing, patience. 9 of Wands. Okay. I feel like divine timing is going to be at play, or we're about there. Maybe it will even happen during Sagittarius season, but 9 of Wands is literally almost there. So I really feel like there's a divine timing here. And then right here is King of Swords, which is you. It's Aquarius, unless you're dealing with another one. It's, sitting in your own energy, which this is how I normally get you. All right. And my phone is going off. Your phone might go off. Your phone might. Why is my phone going off? Like, my phone never goes off like this. Huh. It's crazy. Your phone might start going off like that. That's crazy. All right. I don't believe in coincidence. Somebody in the recent past might be in some kind, feeling a certain kind of way, all right, in their feelings and their emotions, okay, in their head, trying to get out of it, trying to figure out maybe how to approach, okay, someone maybe who is healing, looking at things differently, okay. This might be the one who's watching you. I don't know. You know, when you are the person who is not chasing after, when you are the person who's attracting, you can attract, you attract a lot. So you can attract people who are good for you, people who are not good for you, and people who are just like, you just, you know what I mean? Like you just, you draw people in. So it's important to stay protected, you know. Keep your energy protected and guarded, especially if you work in the public and things like that. We have the Emperor that's right here at the head of this, and we have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and I'm not... Here is a Seven of Swords here. You know, if somebody has been holding back something that they want to tell you for a certain amount of time, okay, I feel like that's coming to an end. I feel like that's changing. I really do. I really do. I really feel like someone's going to boss up and do the right thing. I do. And it has a lot to do with somebody being or acting in the higher self. It has a lot to do with somebody who isn't taking a shortcut to integrity. Tower, Ace of Wands. Wow. Why is it always like this? Oh boy. Some shit's about to hit the fan. For real. I mean, I'm going to clarify. But something's already going on inside of somebody, inside somebody's going churning, something isn't, and it's just like somebody can't stop thinking about something. I mean, it's that important. And I almost, you know, I haven't clarified, but this is the last card, and I almost feel like somebody isn't going to be okay until they say something. But I tell you what I do see is I see two people hugging each other. I don't see anybody rejecting anybody there. So I don't know. There's something major going on in somebody's feelings. I do feel like someone is going to reach out, and they're obviously, they've got to work their way to it. You know what I mean? Like they're in this energy, especially when they're alone. And this is the Tower. This is the new beginning. This is someone who does the right thing. They boss up and do the right thing. The root of this is Aquarius. Someone's taken charge is the Emperor. It could be somebody here is also an Aries, a Leo. We already said Sag. We already have you. We have Queen of Swords, King of Swords. That is air match, okay, and it's matched energy. There could be somebody like more like you and your energy coming in, but there's also strong Aries energy here. So I don't know. Whatever's going on here, somebody's in a heavy mindset, because I feel like someone's action, even though they're doing the right action, because they're showing, like I say, they're not taking shortcuts with integrity. It's someone really trying to do the right thing. They're in the Emperor energy, in the upright. Them doing the right thing is still, there's still a tower that brings this new beginning. Yes, it could be sudden epiphany, but not with all these people involved, trust me. It's not with all these people. Because this new beginning is going to make some people feel like they've been, like it's an injustice for them. So it's like, yeah. That might be why someone is actually even holding off. But we're going to see. Tell me about the Temperance. Divine timing. Yeah. 3 of Wands in the upright. Someone knows what they have to do, and I really feel like they're building themselves up to do it. That's what I feel like. You know, there's someone frustrated in a relationship. There's a lot of karmic energy here. Someone's frustrated, and then there's this energy of someone who's not chasing, someone who's transformed. I'm going to kind of say that's probably you, because that's how you've been showing up, Aquarians. Just working on your, yourself. And now all of a sudden, somebody is in their feelings about you and ready to come toward you, energetically speaking. The 3 of Wands, Temperance reverse. It's about to happen, but only at the right time, but almost with this 9 of Wands. Very, very close. It may be a tower because somebody may have to break up with someone they're dating, or it may cause, like I said, I'm seeing there's 2 people who they're a match, a King and a Queen of Swords. That's like your air energy. And then there's also strong Aries. So it's like, and I feel in whoever's in this 9 of Wands energy, which is this person who's about ready to overcome some sort of the personal conflict within, because, it's going to be the shit hits the fan when this person does what they're going to do. They know it. You probably know it, but it's like, it's the right thing to do. Even though it's going to bring a shitstorm, it's the right thing to do. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. King of Cups is in the reverse, and it's on the bottom of the deck. That's Scorpio energy. It's also water energy. It's also it could be also some sort of emotional manipulation in the reverse. I don't know. It didn't come out, but so we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have the High Priestess, Pisces, Virgo energy. We have the Sun, Leo energy. We have this 7 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. We have the World card, which is fixed for you, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and 7 of Cups. So, wow. What a lineup here. Yeah, this is This is a tower, then a new beginning straight after. There's an emperor here, and it's weird how all these cards came out because it just came out perfectly. Somebody is being guided. I feel like they're being guided. They're about ready to do something. They're strongly guided to do this. And they feel like, maybe they feel like you have a mission. Maybe they feel like they just feel so drawn or committed to you. Okay? And it's almost as if they're not really making sense of it. It's almost like they're just sort of dazed out and trying to go with that. Because I really see somebody alone and dazed out. Okay, maybe two people are. Okay, but you know, because we have two people here. But it's like almost ready. It's almost time. It's almost time. This is divine. It really is divine how this happens, and it's almost time. Wow. How do you feel? Like, this is so crazy. Like, somebody is already in this energy, all right? Tell me, why is the High Priestess reverse for Aquarius or for this masculine energy? Ace of Wands, okay. And now the Magician. Mercury energy, Gemini, Virgo, and then we have Capricorn or Taurus, Virgo with that Queen of Pentacles. Someone is about ready to 100% communicate their feelings or whatever it is they want to communicate to you. Okay? Whatever they thought they were missing or whatever they thought they needed, I don't know, that goes away somehow. This is coming out and saying, I want a new beginning with you. I want to do this with you. It's this action. It's this brand new action, brand new beginning, right after somebody tells you, reveals to you, or you reveal to them, because I have a matched pair. The recent past, somebody might have this Leo energy on their mind, or sun, because it also is the sun. Whatever it is, somebody knows they have to cut it off. Even if it's someone's opinion, like an older, even if it's like an influencer, this is like somebody, it kind of reminds me of when you have that elder or your parent. It kind of reminds me of like when my mom would have an opinion about, you know, who I wanted to marry. And it's like, this person is like, I can be with who I want. I can marry who I want. I'm my own emperor, okay? I don't need you to tell me what to do. It's kind of like that. It's somebody really does man up, woman up, boss up. And it's kind of harsh how they're like, it's almost like you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do because your advice has been sabotaging my happiness. Wow. Where did that come from? That's what this emperor is saying. Or whatever this is not going to do this anymore. This emperor is apparently aware of what needs to get cut off. And they do it. They do it. They bring the tower, this new beginning. It's like, wow. It's almost as if somebody has held their tongue back too long for a long time. This is like somebody who has fantasized about the moment of breaking free of whatever it was. It's like if somebody could never speak their truth, kind of like the cards didn't want to come out in the beginning. If somebody could never speak their truth, if somebody could never be in their power, it's like, oh yeah, you don't own me. Yeah, you don't own me. Somebody who could not speak then speaks and takes assertive action. Now, is it you taking assertive action? Is it someone else taking assertive action? I mean, I'm seeing a few characters here. I'm seeing a matched pair. I'm seeing strong energy of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I'm also seeing this Emperor person. I'm seeing Aries. I'm seeing Leo, Sag. I'm seeing a lot of Gemini lovers. I see Virgo. I see Taurus. I see a lot of characters here. But I do see somebody who was giving some sort of sabotaging advice. Someone who somebody really respects or whatever. And it was like, no, I'm not listening to you anymore because you're sabotaging my happiness. And I'm my own person, so I can make my own decisions, you know. And so right after that, that tower, this Knight of Pentacles is here in the reverse, which that's the card of Virgo, but it doesn't have to be Virgo, but it speeds up. It speeds up. Right after somebody stands in their power, speaks their truth, and basically is like that. You can't tell me what to do. You don't own me. Now I literally have Aquarius and Virgo in the reverse. I have the Chariot in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Nine of Swords. And I feel like this is a person who, and we have the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like this is a person who has held off on a lot of things. And I feel like this person is going to be on a roll that day. Like they're going to tell a person that's been giving them bad advice, or a family member or someone that they deeply respect. I feel like they're going to be telling that person, look, I can do what I want to do. You don't own me. Or someone could be saying that to to someone they're married to, okay? But I don't feel it's that. I feel it's more or less somebody's like, look, you don't own me. I make my own decisions, my own choices, okay? And you're not going to be a part of this choice or this decision. You're on board or you're not. It's something like that. And this person then comes in with this conversation, okay? But, you know, it's not going to be easy because there's this conflict that comes with this person coming toward you. They know it. But this new beginning is fire. Yep. Tell me more about that Queen of Swords. There's a lot of chaos and conflict, but the new beginning is fire. Yeah, and it's going to happen. You know, because it's like that. Like I say, I have this matched energy, and then there's going to be this this tower, this conflict. Yes, it's internal with a person, all right? It's an internal conflict, but if there is a third party energy, there's going to be the conflict of letting that go. Even there's conflict with if the third party energy is the person with the advice, you know, because I feel like I see 4 people here. And I'm talking about adults because I don't want to talk about any, you know, kids, but I definitely feel like I see 4 adults. Tell me about the World card. It's like there's a cycle that ends, and then there's this conversation that happens. This person is bringing the tower. This person, whoever's bringing the tower, if it's you, you're already are in this emotional conflict because you know what you're about to do. And I don't have to tell you that. But I feel like if this is someone coming toward you, this is someone who's like, look, you know, telling someone near them, like, look, you don't own me. I can do what I want to do, and I can live the life I want to live. And or if they're coming toward you to say something and it creates some sort of conflict, but it will, okay, it will create some sort of conflict. But you know, whoever this person is, they have held back long enough and they just cannot hold back any longer. And they're showing up as doing the right thing. That's the whole thing about it. It's not, they're not doing the wrong thing, and it's bringing the tower. So I don't know how else to say that. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. It's a conversation that somebody wants to have. It is in the hope and the fear. It keeps landing on this card right here. This conversation, yeah. This conversation is going to bring some sort of conflict with another person. Okay? And I really think that this person would rather have a conversation, just you and them, without someone else around. So there's something about that. Like I said, I see some characters here. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person is destined to talk to you. I feel like they are also going to be determined to talk to you because there is too much going on within them. Okay, and I feel like they just going to need to see you, need to talk to you. Something about some sort of action, some sort of karma, some sort of justice on your behalf. All right. Whoever has kept this person away from you, like I said, it's going to be like, look, you don't own me. You can't keep me from doing what I want to do because I'm not doing anything wrong. That's the whole point. This person isn't doing anything wrong. They're bringing justice. But for them to bring justice was like it was bothering someone else's apple cart, and they're kind of like, look, I'm going to do it anyway. You don't own me. You can't control me. I'm still going to do it anyway. And that's the whole energy of it. So how does Aquarius feel about this? Because I see 2 people hugging. How does Aquarius feel about this? And that's a 6 of Swords card as well. And if that's anything like, you know, moving out of brackish waters, you know, that's what I've been channeling all day. But this is someone who is in that devil energy of, unless they're a Capricorn, but they keep thinking and thinking about you. Yes. Wow, they keep thinking about you, and they keep thinking about the sun, or they could be thinking about you and the sun. Leo, Virgo, thinking about having a child, a son. I don't know. That can be a baby. That can be a baby. So there's something about this new beginning. They can't stop thinking about this new beginning with you. They also can't stop thinking about, you know, embracing you. All right. Look. They're guided to come in and do the right thing. I see 2 people hugging in the end, and I see some sort of forward movement. So if this is your reading, that might be how this goes. But again, only take it if it resonates. And we're going to close out. We're going to close out with an oracle card. So I have some angel cards and I have some romance angel cards. I don't know who this person is. I just know that somebody has advised them to stay away from you, and it's just not, that advice isn't going to, it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly anymore. Calling in your soulmate. I feel like that's the whole thing. I feel like this person is your soulmate, or this person feels you're their soulmate, and you know, again, it's going to be like, come down to, it's my life, I'm going to do what I want. We have Sonia, and it says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one, and it says, I'm happy and at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Also, people on the other side will send you, it's interesting, they'll send you new lovers, they'll send people your way, friends, they'll also send you your future partners, they'll send you pets, you know. Don't underestimate what they can do on the other side, how they can help guide you to your destiny. You deserve love, so there is a soulmate coming in, but see, there's already somebody who knows that you are their person. They already know it, and they're going through a lot of change and turmoil, but they're ultimately going to stand in their power, or someone's going to stand in their power and come after you. Anyway, guys, I love you. I want to thank you guys for showing up, and namaste, my friends.